Uh, in this story, we're now in 2018, and in 2018, um, some very special things happened. I was selected for a national painting prize, which is actually the longest running contemporary painting prize in the world. It's called the John Moore's Painting Prize, and it was a great accolade for me to be selected for this prize. And it has changed um, the course of my career at the time. The reason being that, if you recall from one of the scenes earlier, I introduced you to a friend of mine called Mu Tian, who witnessed the situation of um, the threat I received in terms of my final graduate exhibition show. And um, as a result of being selected for the prize, I had a lot more attention on my work than I had previously. And one of the people that I reconnected with was Mu Tian. And we got talking about different things. And in the process of discussing, there were revelations in the discussion. You see, at the time when I was given the piece of paper with a pass on it, I was told that everyone in my year got a pass, and that only one person got a distinction. So, if indeed I did appeal um, that particular grade, it would be difficult to achieve anything other than that. But in my conversations with him, he said to me that he got a merit. Now, I hadn't, for many years, for between 2012 and that present time in 2018, I hadn't thought in the terms of getting a merit. I had thought in terms of the distinction that I was denied and the pass that I was given, right? So when he told me, I asked him if he would be so kind to volunteer all the documents that he received from Central St. Martin, and he was so kind to do so. Now, an interesting thing is that at that graduate show, right, Moo's aunt, right, and family members were very taken by this painting. Here's Moo with my mother from an exhibition sometime in 2011. Moo applied to the RCA, to the Royal College of Art, as well in 2018. But he applied to do a master's degree in sculpture. You see, this painting here is not only a painting, it's what you would call a combine, right? Because it combines painting and sculpture. And Moo, who was originally a painter, decided to go from being a painter to a sculptor. And he cites this painting as the inspiration for his switch. When he told me that he got a merit, and after he sent all his documents to me, the first thing I did was go into my files and try to corroborate all the documents that he had with all the documents that I had. It turns out that out of the 4 pieces of paper that he was given as a confirmation, effectively a receipt, only one of those pieces of paper, one of those documents, tallied with my document, which was the official certificate confirming the degree. He had another document, which is a letter from the Dean of the School of Art at Central St. Martin's College of Fine Art, confirming his grade, which I never received. Now, the letter that I'm talking about from the Dean is addressed to him in Beijing in China. Right? I live in London, um, about 3 miles or so away from the college, from Central St. Martin's College of Art and Design, and I didn't receive that letter from the dean. He also has a transcript and another piece of documentation, which I don't have. Now, I do have a transcript, but my transcript is dated on a different day. It is a completely different document. It has no resemblance to the document, the transcript that Moon Tian was given. This was a bombshell of revelation for me because, on the face of it, it then seemed that I was given an inconsistent document, which has contributed to keeping me stagnant, at least until the John Moss Painting Prize came along. I wrote to Central St. Martin's College of Art and Design, and I wrote to the authorities who were responsible for um, the college, which is the university body itself, University of the Arts, London. And it was a letter citing the discrepancies and querying the fact that two people who went to the university, the college, Central St. Martin's, at the same time and graduated at the same time, how is it possible that those two people can have two unidentical pieces of document confirming their time at the college?
Here, I want to take you through the documents that I speak of. This is Mu's copy of the letter from the dean that I never received. As you can see, it's addressed to him in Beijing, China. At the bottom of the letter, it's signed by Mark Dunhill, the dean of the School of Art, and addressed from 1 Granary Square, the new site of CSM. Here is the transcript that Mu was given. As you can see, in comparison to the transcript that I was given, they're two very different documents. Let's play a game of spot the difference. On the bottom of mine, on the right-hand side, University of the Arts London is noted along with its 6 colleges below it. On Mu's, it's the Central St. Martin's College alone and University of the Arts London below it. At the logo area, University of the Arts London and Central St. Martin's is noted in red, and the stars are grey. On mine, University of the Arts London is in navy blue. There is no CSM notification, and the stars are multicolored. I'm just going to enter the CSM notification myself here. My date of birth is highlighted on this document. However, there is no date of birth detail on Mu's transcript. There's also a notification detail called a Hesse reference number. I wonder, what is a Hesse reference? And Mu doesn't have a Hesse reference number on his document. This whole top section does not match the section on Mu's document, and to me is very bogus, in my opinion. As you can see on Mu, after the top title and middle and top section, There's an award date stated as the 25th of August 2011. On mine, there is no award date notification, just a date of progression, and it's dated the 26th of August 2011. This is very, very unusual that we would have these documents stated as awarded on two separate days. Also, the credits of the year is repeated twice on my document, while on Moo's document it's repeated, or it's stated once. In the main body of the text, the credits are ascending, and on mine they're jumbled up. There is a subject title at the bottom called Award, and another beside it for a code standing for merit. On mine, it's called a degree classification and not an award. In the standard notes area, the text is very different from mine, and on mine, the standard notes are hiding underneath a main title called Assessment Description. The classification for the grade is clearly outlined on Moo's document on the front of it. There is nothing on the front of mine detailing the classification for the grade. You would have to find that on the back of the document, and here's the back of the document. It looks very convincing, but let's have a closer look. As you can see, there is no schedule for merit. And the pass grade on closer look stretches from 40 to 84. On Moo, as you can see, it's from 40 to 69. There is also a holographic logo on the document on the right hand side of mine. On Moo's document, it's the old address for Central St. Martin's College of Art and Design. This conclusively disqualifies the document that I was given. It does not in any way resemble the transcript that Moo was given, and the fact that I don't have the letter from the dean is a monumental oversight, one that can easily be corrected by the university. All they need to do is release the original documentation that matches the exact format of the documents that were given to Mu Tian.
Six or seven, almost 8 years now down the line, I am still fighting through legal means to gain the rightful documentation so that I can have a natural progression to my career. The university have refused to release those documents. I had to hire a solicitor, a law firm, to represent my interests, to get the university to act. And they did act. Now, my law firm is a law firm called Jolson. And the university, as a result of a subject access request, which is a legal request for all information, all personal data, the university have communicated with my solicitors and released some data, right? Now, my solicitors sent me some information allegedly from the university, and they sent me a new transcript, which was part of this information pack. The transcript they sent me is more identical to the one that I received originally, that is inconsistent with Moo's transcript. So it doesn't resemble anything like Moo's transcript. It resembles the transcript that is being queried. I not only have the authentic versions that was given to me, but I have authentic versions that were given to other peers of mine. And those versions compare exactly and are exactly identical to Mu Tian's copy. I seem to be the one with the odd copy, the odd one out, if you will.
Here, I want to take you through the events that took place and the actions of my legal representative, Jolson. But first, this is Mu Tian's transcript. Now, on the back of Mu Tian's transcript, there is nothing on it. On the other side of that page just viewed, there are no markings, no identification. This is a transcript that was given to me by CSM University of the Arts, London. Now, following a succession of emails between myself and my legal representatives, they informed me on the 27th of February 2020 that they received a new transcript from the university and was going to forward that on. This is a copy of that email. I will now show you this new transcript. So this is the new transcript, and as you can see on first impression, it closely resembles the one that was originally given to me by the university and looks nothing like Mu Tian's transcript. We will come back to a comparison of them all. First, I'd like to show you the back of the transcript that was given to me by CSM. And compare it to the back of the transcript that was given to me by Jolson, allegedly from CSM, University of the Arts, London. At first glance, they look kind of similar, but as we get closer, we can see that, in my opinion, it's an attempt to aggravate. As previously indicated, there was no merit band on the one given to me by CSM originally. You can see on this new version, it's the same under the undergraduate schedule, whereas the degree I got was a postgraduate degree. It seems to me that this is an attempt to validate this erroneous detail. In the same token, there is still nothing on the back of Moo's transcript. Now let's go through the old transcript given to me and the new transcript given to me that resemble each other. Let's look at the logos. The first one, which is the one from Jolson, looks nothing like the logo on the one that I was originally given, which also looks nothing like the logo that is on Mu Tian's transcript. This is glaring inconsistency in all three documents. Further to this, on the new transcript is a new date, which in my mind concretizes the glaring error of the transcript given to me by CSM. You can see on the bottom half of both transcripts it's quite different. They are not the same. There seems to be a UL stamp on this new transcript which is absent from mine and also absent from Mu Tian's transcript. There are further discrepancies, but I need not go into it because I'm sure you are convinced that there's some funny business going on here.
Hello, my name is Yoshitaka Iwamoto, and I am a contemporary artist. I undertook the Master's in Fine Art degree at Central St. Martin's College of Art and Design between 2010 and 2011. One of my peers from this program is a contemporary artist called Damilola Oshiraja. Here are the authentic records of study and completion.
You have had a good summary of this matter. I hesitate to use certain words that you might be thinking of with regards to this matter. There is an ongoing legal matter with regards to securing my authentic documentation. You see, the only reason that I would have been given something that is more aligned with a forgery is because the original, the authentic document, has a distinction grade on it. And the only way that Mr. Landrum could have followed through on his threat, because he is not the final arbiter of the grade. All the grades of the final exam are assessed and arrived at by external examiners without our knowledge, right? So Mr. Landrum didn't have the power to reduce the grade of my distinction to a pass. But because he is, or he was, the course director, he had access to the stationery and had the power to make me believe that the institution awarded a pass to my excellent work. This is an aberration. It's an abominable act whereby all common sense was abandoned. I have asked the university to send me the email that they sent to my solicitors. And I have asked my solicitors to send me the email that they received from the university with all the data attached to it. They have both refused to do so. And I am left with, frankly, a mess. I am bringing this matter to your attention as the court of public opinion. I'm calling on you to share this video, to make people aware of the fact that my kind, me, you, all of you who look like me, it's clear that for many years we haven't been treated right. We haven't been treated fair, and there has been very little integrity expressed to us. I'm still facing this battle to get my documentation. I have been at this now for many years. I am in need of your support to get what is rightfully mine, what I paid for in full, because I am not owing the institution any money. I pay in full, and I should have the same as the rest, no doubt. So I have faith that as you are watching this, you are not just outraged by the unfairness, but you act either by signing this petition, clicking on any of the links that are connected to this page to do with the campaigns to support the action to change things, however small and however big. And I look forward to tomorrow where my image can be truly accepted as an image of positivity and an image of good.